Who's taking the stand?
That would be the first lady of the freak show.
Woo.
The beautiful, the one and only Miss Meredith. Meredith, you know the deal. It is Plead the Fifth time. First round. We do the three of us. Mark, myself, and our boy Buck is in here to, for O's question.
Yep.
And then we take it to the phone lines.
Okay.
So we're about to start. Mark just said like 30 seconds ago that he doesn't have a question.
Of course.
And Mark is first up.
All right, Mark.
Bye, Mark, bye. Gio.
Yeah.
What you got?
I have a question for you. I need you to understand some things first. Would you agree
Oh, Lord.
that nobody's perfect?
No one's perfect.
Great. Would you agree that there's always things somebody could do better?
Sure.
Cool. Tell me this. What is something you wish Anthony would do better in the bedroom? Do you guys now see why I set it up with my first two?
Better?
Don't forget you have your plead.
I will listen. I'm trying to think.
Oh, she's dragging out an answer.
Hold on. I have
No, come on.
No, I'm trying to think.
Question
5,
is,
4,
what is one
3,
thing that you
2,
wish Anthony
1.
did better in the bedroom? Go.
I would say the build-up. Let's talk about the warming up process.
Okay.
So something that rhymes with score play.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say that word on air.
No.
You can say
There
foreplay.
might be kids in the car.
So he's lacking in the build-up department a little bit.
Yeah, he would just go straight
He doesn't
to
like
it.
the engine to warm up and run. He just wants it to go.
I think it's also we've been together for like almost 8 years now, so maybe he feels like it's he doesn't need to.
I
Maybe
can
he
relate
doesn't
to that.
want to, and that's him. But yeah, I would prefer maybe a little bit of kissing,
Okay.
a little bit more of warming up.
Okay. And
The
that.
oven needs to be warmed up sometimes.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you just I know we're
And
not
that's
supposed
for
to do
most
follow-ups
women, by the way.
or anything. Have you ever addressed this with him?
Oh my God, of course.
Really?
And what does he say?
He conveniently
Sorry,
forgets.
honey, the Yankees are on right now.
Yeah, I've definitely mentioned it. It's not like me telling him all the time or anything like that. But I think, he conveniently forgets at the moment. And I'm not going to be a nag during the process. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, Meredith, my question is, and I almost don't want to use this word. I don't want to use the R word. I don't want to use regret. But, Meredith, when's the last time you said to yourself, man, if I just didn't have a daughter, if I didn't have a kid, I could do this or I could go here. I don't want to say you regret your daughter,
Yeah.
but what's the last time you wish just for a few hours you were childless?
Probably once a week.
Damn.
Just alone time or go see a damn movie or to go out on the weekends. Like when y'all come back, especially this weekend, I always ask you, what'd you guys do this weekend? Because I live my life through you.
Oh.
Because I'm not out at the bars or the clubs. Not that I want to be necessarily, but just to have the option there.
Oh.
See that?
Because when 11 o'clock comes around, let's be real, like I'm so happy. I'm in bed, relaxing maybe with a glass of wine. But
In bed?
Yeah, hey, it's 11.
Yeah, you and I live way different lives.
Just
Okay.
saying.
All right.
sure.
Appreciate that. 2 down, 1 to go. Buck.
All right, Meredith, you seem very outgoing all the time. Go ahead and give us a list of all your sexy outfits you wear for Anthony.
Oh, man.
Like
yeah.
you doing some dress up?
Yeah, you want some foreplay. What are you doing?
Yeah, let's see here.
You know what? I have a huge dresser drawer full of lingerie
Like?
and outfits from nurse to teddies to
What's his favorite?
he bought me one from Victoria's Secret. It's like a see-through one. I don't know. That's what he bought me. So that's what I would assume that's his favorite out of everything. But honestly, if you're asking me his very favorite, it's nothing. He doesn't really want me to dress up and do all that stuff because we've had this conversation.
What about
before.
you? What do you like? What's your favorite?
I like to wear like either a simple soft nightgown that's sexy and short and low cut at the same time, or if I'm really going out there, probably like a teddy or
Okay.
a corset.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, she answered the questions in the room. Now it's all about you. Call us or text us with your questions for Meredith, 888-429-0941. Meredith is on the stand. She still has her pass. She answered the 3 of our questions pretty well. I like the answers.
All right.
Not banging on those.
I know you're grading me.
429-0941 if you have a question for Meredith. This might be Meredith's last Plead the Fifth ever.
Ever?
So now's the time. If you have a question for her, call us or shoot us a text. I will do the first one. This is a text. It says, Meredith, this is out the 727. Has there ever been a woman that you met that made you think that you could possibly play for the other team?
Oh.
Who was it? And tell us all about her.
I'm going to go ahead and answer yes on that.
Oh, really?
I find women very attractive.
Tell us more.
But I've never been with a woman in real life. So that being said, I'm sure I've met many beautiful women where I could possibly fantasize or think about that. But has that ever happened? No.
Tell us, who is the most recent that comes to mind that you could think of?
In real life, probably it hasn't happened in a while.
Oh.
Yeah. It definitely has happened, but I can't think of anybody like in real life or anybody that y'all know unless it's a
Nobody
celebrity.
in the building?
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, if it comes to mind, let us know.
Okay.
If you could.
I think the first one that I thought of maybe like growing up was probably like Pamela Anderson. Because she was like back in the day, just like so banging and sexy, and obviously she did those movies where she was naked anyway. So.
Yes. Okay. All right. I like that. Mark, do you have a question for her?
I am looking.
I have another one.
Okay.
Okay, Meredith.
Yes.
If you had a chance to sleep with one of your coworkers,
Oh my God.
who would it be and why?
Oh my God.
One of the coworkers
Oh.
that you sleep with.
To have sex with?
Yeah.
Or just sleeping?
No,
like
no,
we're
no.
sleeping next
We
to each
talking
other.
about
Yeah,
Because
we
you
want to
said
know
sleeping.
you sleep next to
We're
us.
talking
in the
about the
bed.
hunch, and you still have a pass. Just throwing that out there.
Are you saying building?
Yes, coworker.
Coworker. Mark would love it if I actually said this about him.
Yeah.
Because he always thinks I dog him all the time.
What you do?
I wouldn't want to change your life. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna mess you up for good.
Coworker in the building, Meredith.
I don't
Today,
know.
please.
I'll plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because I definitely thought of somebody, but I don't want to.
Oh, man.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Mhm.
I was gonna say. Did you think of somebody?
100%. Yeah, I don't want to
Oh,
cause an
man.
issue
I wonder who it is.
in the building, obviously.
Okay. All right. Buck, you got a question for her? You want me to keep reading?
I don't have a text up.
Mark, you got some? You want me to keep reading?
Producer
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Look, I'm trying to sort them out.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to ask this because I didn't want to sound like it was, had me do with it. But it says, Meredith, now that we know Davi's stance, would you tell Davi if you saw Joanna creeping?
Would I tell Davi?
Would you tell me if you saw my girl out there creeping?
Yeah, because you originally said you wouldn't tell me if you saw Anthony cheating with your own eyes. You would never tell me because of bro code.
Yes, I did say that.
I would probably tell you, yeah.
Really?
If I saw it in
Ooh.
front of my face, not necessarily gossip, but if I saw it happening, I would probably take a video and pictures, and I call your ass right there and FaceTime you and just like totally blow up her spot.
I appreciate that, Mary.
Yeah, I don't
you
really
very
like
much.
you that much because you wouldn't do the same for me, but hey, whatever.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I have one for you.
Okay, 3 down, 2 to go.
Mine's kind of negative. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
If you and Anthony were to fall apart and get a divorce,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
what?
the
It's just-
pain.
yeah. Oh,
The anguish.
Who would you prefer Aubrey to stay with,
Obviously me.
even with your schedule?
Yeah, of course. No, we get out early. That's perfect. She'd be in school. Yeah. And then Anthony could see her on the weekends. That's so wrong. But yeah, that's life.
So there's not a part of you that would let Anthony.
I would want him, of course, that he could take her whenever he wanted. We probably wouldn't even have to have a custody agreement. It's like
Okay.
it
Oh,
would
that's
be
cool.
easy. Yeah. It would be super easy. But I would assume that she would want to be with her mom. I don't know.
Maybe
She's
not.
2.
I mean,
She's
it is
2
Meredith.
years
I don't know
old.
how long we can hang out with Meredith.
Daddy's girl. Okay, last question, Meredith. There's the last one. It says, Meredith, how many times a month would you say that you take care of Anthony? And we're not talking about sex. We're talking about the other dirty deed. That's
Oh.
out the 352.
Like a hug, a mouth hug.
Yeah.
Tell
Tell us all about it.
That hasn't been happening as often as it used to.
What?
Don't lie. Be honest.
I am being
She is
honest.
being
I am
honest.
being honest. It used to happen way more.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I think we just or we'll
Marriage.
start there.
Oh man.
It'll start there, and then we'll just end up with having regular sex.
Okay.
So, but to just do that the entire time, maybe like once or twice a month.
Once or twice a month. I'm never ever getting married. That is the craziest
And
thing.
baby.
Is that
ever.
bad?
And
Yes,
baby.
that's
Yeah.
awful. All right,
Why?
you're done. Congratulations, you finished. But may I expound on that last question just a
Okay,
bit?
what's wrong with that?
Well, because what's wrong with that, in my humble opinion,
With the whole thing,
is because
we start.
Wait, but you just said on the first round that you wish that he did more in the foreplay department.
Yeah.
But then you reveal that your foreplay game is super lacking
Listen.
once or twice a month.
Listen, he's fine. Okay, His
He
man
probably
is
says the same thing
satisfied.
about you.
No, that is not true.
Davi.
Oh man, hey guys, sometimes you gotta
man.
dig a little deeper. Meredith,
Yes.
you are done. Your plead the fifth is over.
thank you.
Congratulations.